Right. So yes, the reality for many coaches, very sadly, is, you know, they get the feeling and they're kind of sitting, you know, in their front room and they're saying to themselves, I have worked so hard to become trained and qualified as a coach, because let's face it, there's a lot to learn. You know, if you do it properly, there is so much to learn, so many exams to pass, assessments, hours and hours of, buddy coaching and all that kind of stuff. And not only that, it costs a fortune. So, you know, they're sitting there saying, I've spent all this time, I've put in all of this effort, I've spent all of this money on becoming trained and qualified as a coach. I know I'm really good at what I do. I know I get results. I know that the people that I work with, I make a real difference to. And yet, I'm finding it really difficult to attract clients and earn a living as a coach. And, you know, why? And I will be explaining those reasons why in a moment. However, one thing that I want to do is inspire you, because the reality for some coaches, and sadly these are in the minority, certainly it's only the top 20%, and it's only the top 5% who are, you know, making a lot of money. But the reality for them is very different. They are attracting clients quickly and easily. They're able to choose who they work with, because let's face it, I'm sure we've all had clients that we would prefer not to work with. They're able to choose when they work and also have plenty of time for their family and their friends. And importantly, giving them an income that gives them a wonderful lifestyle and gives them the choice on what to do with that income, whether that is to, you know, then further invest in their business and their self-development, give to charity, you know, or live in the, you know, big house with a nice car and swimming pool, go on holidays, all of that kind of thing. So, you know, the thing is, it's not always about material things, but it's about having the choice to have that lifestyle that you absolutely want. So what is the difference then between those two sets of people? You know, well, quite simply, the ones who are living that second reality, they've got the right help. Whereas the ones who are still struggling have not got the right help. And certainly this was me for many, many years. I struggled doing it on my own for two reasons, really. Partially, when I was taught to get out there and go networking, I was always taught, no, you put on your best, you know, foot forward, you put your best face on, you tell everybody how wonderful things are going, and you never ever sort of say, well, actually things aren't going as well as I'd hoped. And secondly, at the time that I first went self-employed, which was back in 2000, there wasn't the kind of help readily available. And what help was out there, you know, you had to know how to find it. So there was some help out there then, but, you know, I had not found my way to it, if that makes sense. So the big tip number one for everybody listening to this is make sure you get the right help.